just started at 9 a.m. trying to convince me to talk, but Odyssey House, I've been with Odyssey House for 17 years. And I don't know, I think a lot of people in our community don't really know what Odyssey House has done for people. We are a substance abuse center. We house women and children, men with children, single individuals. We have been around a long time. Now, as Mr. Brown said, he is our director, but a year ago, we lost our deputy director, John Manning. He was a great man. I wish he could be around too, so that we can, you guys could have met him. He was really a nice man, okay? Excuse me, I'm very nervous. But as a community, we need to come together, and a lot of times when we talk about substance abuse, people like to sweep it under the rug. But it is a problem. It's an addiction, just like any other addiction that we have. And so I want us in the community to keep in mind that Flint Odyssey House is here, and we're here to stay, and that when you think of someone who needs treatment, think of Odyssey House, because it does work. Thank you very much.
The next award that we will present is the Volunteer of the Year Award. Z92.7, also known as WDZZ, is a radio station broadcasting an adult urban contemporary format. It first began broadcasting in 1979. Troy Michaels is the program director for Z92.7 and an on-air personality. He is a native of Baltimore, Maryland, and came to Flint by way of Kansas City. He has been in broadcasting business for 7 years and has worked in a variety of positions over the year, including news director, music director, public affairs director. Trey served 7.5 years in the United States Navy, where he had the opportunity to sail world and encounter on many different cultures. I would like you to help me welcome and honor Troy Michael. Trey Michael.
Thank you, everyone. I'd like to first off thank everyone from the HRC. Very humbled and honored to be recognized for this award. Volunteerism kind of started for me back in the days of the military when I served in the Navy. They kind of made you go out and volunteer. I remember the first time we got involved with the Special Olympics. We stood in the room and they said, okay, we need people to help volunteer. Nobody raised their hand. They said, okay, everybody go. That's how it worked in the military. But I realized back then that helping out kids and seeing the expressions on their face, it kind of meant something to me. It kind of touched my heart in a way. And then I remember when I first got involved in radio, they used to always read about this one phrase. They said, you have to super serve your community. And I didn't know what that meant at the time. When I got to thinking about it and I started asking around, what does it mean to super serve the community? And a gentleman told me, he said, well, you have to go above and beyond. And he said, you can't just play records and talk on the radio. You have to get involved in your community. I started to think about it. It made a lot of sense. So when I got the first opportunity to program a radio station, they told me, you want to come up to Flint? I said, yeah, I'd love to. And I got here and I said I needed to reconnect this radio station with the community. And I made sure that we reached out to the community leaders. And I believe that, the super serving community, you have to find out what the issues are in the community. And you have to address the issues and find out where the services are and the people that provide those services. And then in turn, you get the word out to the people that need those services so you connect them all together. And this is just a culmination of all of that great work, and I will continue to program a great radio station, which I want to thank the Lord for blessing me with an opportunity to do that. continue to super serve this community of fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The next category is the Special Recognition Award, and we have two recipients, the Flint Genesee Job Corps Center. And this center services 16 through 24-year-old young people throughout the year. Students have continuously made contributions to the citizens of the Flint community by volunteering in various areas, assisting many organizations and families. The Flint Genesee Job Corps Center has collected and donated items for the U.S. troops, the United States troops stationed abroad twice this year, and just recently were awarded second place while at the Res Care Youth Leadership Conference in Washington, D.C. in July. They were competing against other centers nationally, including the one from Puerto Rico. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to congratulate the Flint Genesee County Job Corps Center. Will the recipients please come forward? We may not have a representative, so let's move to the next person. The next persons, which would be Sister Judy Blake and Sister Carol Weber. Would you please come forward? Sister Judy Blake has established the North End Women's Center at the St. Paul Parish Complex. For over 40 years, she and Sister Carol Weber have offered a 3-year program for women. The program includes training in parenting skills, computers, finances, cooking, and nutrition, as well as sewing, quilting, exercise, and more. They enable women to become more self-sufficient and confident. Not only do the women benefit, but their entire families gain in living a better life. An adult literacy program has also been added to the project last fall. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me congratulate sisters.
Actually, I'm the former pastoral coordinator of the former St. Luke Catholic Church, which was one of the 3 just closed. And it was my privilege to be able to say yes to a call that God put on Carol's heart, and that was to do something to change the life of women that we met on the street in our street ministries who needed support and who needed some kind of hope for the future. And so she is the main director. I slide in second place just because she knows more what she's doing than I do.
And I just would like to thank you for, honor is certainly a word that's been used here tonight, but it is an honor and a privilege. So I'd like to thank everyone from the Human Relations Commission also. It really is an honor to know that people